we're all familiar with the concept of having connections, especially when you're young, you're looking for your first job, you see your friends getting jobs, getting into companies, getting into good companies that you'd like to be getting into, and you're just not having any luck. The problem is too many people use it as an excuse, too many people start to feel demotivated, far more in fact are negatively impacted by the concept than those who actually benefit from it. And aside from that, there's a much better approach. DTE, direct to employer marketing. Direct to employer marketing is going out on social media, finding people who are hiring in the industries you're interested in, the sectors, working in the companies as hiring managers that you would like to work for. Go out, find their socials, connect with them, get them to follow you back, and start sending content their way about you. If you need to get numbers for this to work. So if you find 100 and only 10% follow you back, so you're going to have to find 1,000, so 100 follow you back. You need to be dealing with numbers in that region, ideally more, and ideally once you've reached out to 100 and only 10% follow you back, you figure out an approach to get a slightly better conversion rate. Either way, start sending them information about yourself, out on videos, out on posts, and you need to focus on a single social media platform, because you want your posts, your videos, however it is you're sharing content, you want it to have the maximum reach, and the more relevant it is to your follower base, the more the social media platforms will promote it. So also, these employers, these hiring managers, there's a good chance they'll know each other. So if they see their friend commenting or maybe liking or maybe offering some advice, they're more likely to do it. Try and focus on a single social media platform. Also, be mindful of the social media platform you're attempting to do. Employers in their 40s and 50s may not be hanging out on TikTok. Just a thought. So find the employers, add them, get them to follow you. Keep doing that process until you've got enough. Start posting information about yourself, what you're looking for, and ask for feedback. Ask for lots of feedback. Explain what you're trying to do. You're reaching out to these people because you haven't had a look in the market. You're not really getting good feedback on your CVs, and you're hoping that this approach will get you somewhere. If nothing else, there'll be someone in that group, in that cohort that you've found, who'll see a person who's been creative, been dynamic, and been thinking outside of the box. And even if they think of you in terms of maybe a completely different role to what you have in mind, you will be surprised at how many of them appreciate the approach, think this is exactly the kind of young person I want to bring into my team. And even if you're not entry level, even if you're a few years into it, and maybe you're looking for something a little bit more senior, a step up from what you're doing at the moment, and you just haven't been having the luck, well, take the same tact. Maybe you have to be a little bit mindful of your own employer seeing it, but there's ways of doing that, there's ways of being subtle. If you like the sound of it, but you're not sure how to start, go over to techherds.com. Our 10-step guide, step 1, 8, 9, and 10, essentially map out a methodology for how you would do this. Have a look at it, have a read of it. If you're still not sure, practice it, just have a go. And if it's even then not working for you, well, go on to techherds.com and book a session with us.